Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Mabel, board certified dermatologist, and welcome back to my clinic. So last time I posted the results of my Botox, and from that video I received some messages. What if they want to do Botox but they're in their like 50s or 60s? Will they get the same result? Okay. So, Botox is a medicine that relaxes your muscle. When we age or pag tumatanda tayo, yung face natin, nawawalan siya ng fat, okay? Kumukonti yung fat, kaya siya nagsasag dahil nawawala tayo ng fat. And that's the normal. That's how we age, okay? We can't do anything about it. Okay, so what Botox does, it relaxes the muscle that makes your face move. So for example, let's talk about the forehead. So now, I've been doing my Botox for more than 10 years, since I was like in my early 30s. And for people who will do it for the first time and they're in their 50s or 60s, and if they have a lot of lines here, so kunyari marami silang wrinkles here, diba? Marami silang lines, I always tell them that baka hindi natin matanggal lahat ng wrinkles nyo sa forehead. Okay? And bakit ganon? Bakit hindi natin matatanggal lahat ng wrinkles sa forehead? It's because the forehead muscle or the frontalis muscle is the only muscle that can pull up your eyebrows. Okay? Okay, that's the frontalis muscle. Okay? So, if I didn't do my Botox, I'll probably have dynamic lines here, here, here. Dynamic lines are wrinkles that manifest or makikita mo pag minumove mo actively yung muscle. Because I did my toxin injection, so you won't see it. But if I didn't, then you will see it. Now, when you're older and you haven't done any toxin injection, so you have your dynamic lines there. Remember what I told you earlier, that the face, when we age, loses fat. So, magkakaroon ka ng excess skin because you lost the fat. Example is like a balloon. You know, the face is like a balloon. So when it loses that air or that fat, diba, the skin becomes a little kulubot. Okay, it's a little loose. Okay, so when you remove or when you knock out this muscle, you won't be able to do that, to lift up your eyebrows. And what happens is when you're older, you know, when you're older, you compensate opening your eyes by lifting your eyebrows. Kasi nga, nag-loose yung skin, so bumabagsak yan naturally. So, pag matanda na tayo, yung compensatory mechanism natin, naturally, is to lift our eyebrows. You know, so that you can see clearly, you can see better, and it looks a little bit lifted. And when you knock out that compensatory mechanism all out, like talagang you clean it, and the tendency is babagsak yung eyebrows, babagsak yung upper eyelids. Okay? So, if it's your first time to do Botox and you are in your 50s, 60s, 70s, you might not experience or you might not get the result like this, that it's fully like clean, because we have to retain a little bit of your movement so that you can lift up your eyebrows, or else your eyes will be too low and your eyelids will be droopy, diba? So it's also not a good look. So Botox is not a one size fits all. Your injector should be able to assess your face, assess your facial movements, and then tell you what's gonna happen, or at least kind of like give you an idea of what to expect. Okay, but good news is it's not permanent. Okay, so if you want to talk more about it, just come into the clinic and we can assess you. Bye!